We... Hopefully. Hopefully this won't drain too much. Okay, oh, you... This is why I don't like building. Because there's always just one or two little critters that just want to be a dick about it. Let's see. Can I make any of these? I can make a couple. I can make a lot, actually. Let's bring this down a little bit. Ideally to the point where parts of the tower are protected. So I can bring it up one more. Okay, so that'll protect the top of the dam. Let's see, if you want to flood the entire right, you'll have to plug the holes in the bottom of the caves. I already did, actually. There are no holes that I know of remaining. Okay, let's see. So now I've got the teleportation system at least moderately functional. We've got a little bit more than I'd like to do. Now, yeah, we can have at least one more teleporter. Because, yeah, I gotta have something. Question. Looks like this is stable. Cool. Because, yeah, I don't want anything trying to dig their way through this. Hey, oh, I'm at a copper wire. Cool. Let's see. Can I make more? I can make plenty. Because, yeah, effectively I want to extend the power network all the way into the underground. Because if I can have, like, a functional base with the teleporter down below, that'll make this whole situation much easier for me. We'll just kind of go down a little bit. I'm not going to try and guts it this time and take a bunch of damage, because it's not going to work. I mean, it could, but sharks... What the fuck? Okay, that's a new one. How many sharks was that? That was like 10 sharks. Oh, this is back before. Alright, whatever. Barely any lost time. But that was like... You don't plan for that many sharks. Except for Keith. Keith might plan for that many sharks. I don't know. That was a ridiculous shark pile. That was an unfair shark pile. The developer gives me shit for playing it on easy. I guess he just adjusted his game to be more of a dick to me. Yep, there they are. Yeah, what is with the ridiculous shark pile? Okay, well, whatever. We got that taken care of. We've got our... Yeah, what? Okay, I should probably just dig my entire way down before I bother putting wires down this. I should be fine this time. We'll have to dig my way back out, but this way I can get some air at the very least. Question. Can I put walls? Oh. It actually... No, this works kind of fine. It looks like it only, kind of covers to a certain point anyway. And then the crystal regrows. And then the sharks show up. Okay, looks like we don't have any more dick sharks coming after me. Cool. It looks like cutting through this actually made the whole crystal area be like... Oh, water makes it regrow. It looks like. Okay. It's good to know. Dick shark's my favorite type of shark. Hi, Jazz. That was a comment to come in on. Okay, let's see. So let's get back down here. This is kind of a surprising pain in the butt. When I put a toilet S-bend, doesn't work in this game. Oh, please tell me my crystals are still... Okay. The crystals have not overwritten my, my power network. And I am buried. But that's fine, I can deal with being buried. Mostly? I guess I gotta go over to the left for a second. Okay, good. That's neat that the crystals do grow from water. That's probably why it's so freaking difficult to, I'm just gonna kind of wait this one out for a second. Yeah, let's just keep going down. Let's see. If you wanted to use your tunnel, you could go from the beach and left, and they'll avoid the whole flooding thing without airlocks and fancy stuff. I'm just gonna get like a teleportation system, because I've got consistently what looks to be about 10 power here, and if I add a thorium generator to that, then I can just teleport freely to and from. I'm out of teleporters. Crap. I needed one more. Oh, because I wasted it on the surface. Shoot. I really don't want to be down here for the nighttime. I might just be committed. I'm just gonna make a quick cut across here. Turn off the jetpack. The crystals will regrow over on the left here. I don't have to worry about anything terribly fancy. And yeah, they're not gonna be very successful at coming after me for this. Onwards. And yeah, it already blocked itself off. Perfect. So let's get out of here before they wreck anything. And then all I need to do is just get back down there and put down a teleporter. Yeah, I miscounted, I wasn't paying attention. I should not be near my fancy structure, though. They will kill it. I could teleport up into space, but my best survival chance is just hang out around here. I am... my survival... my, like, night survival tactics are just... Straight up, it's just like, how do I do this? The answer, scum. Scum as hard as you can. The easiest and best way to do this, apparently. Okay. Is that like a whip crack in the middle of that song? It might actually be. That's funny. Ow. So the green ants with the small shots actually do the least amount of damage. They're just... I think they're just the most durable. That's the reason why I don't like them. Okay. I really wish those songs were just a little bit longer. You know, effectively have like 3 songs during the night that cycle kind of randomly as opposed to song 1 and then song 2. Maybe not. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. I'm like watching the clock, and I do actually appreciate the fact that the song changes because it's a good tell. Okay, so let's take out the last of these guys. Yeah, it's a good tell when the night's about to end. That's why it's the way it is. Okay, so let's just kind of cut through the remaining fish and whatnot. Looks like the water's doing fine. Uh-oh. I'm a moron. There we go. I was like, wait a second, I just leaped off without the jetpack, and the jetpack only charges when I'm directly on land. Okay, so the water does not seem to be really dropping below this. So we've hit a bit of an equilibrium. I might be able to get more power out of that. Oh. I know I would get a ton of power out of that. I bet I could actually have way more hydroelectric generator. Oh. Alright, well, whatever. So what we need is a little bit more gold, I think, because I can't get another teleporter down, yeah? Teleporter. Yeah, so we need 3 gold. We need 3 gold and 1 copper per teleporter. So we pretty much want to go on an adventure up this direction. If it'll let me. There we go. Didn't work. There we go. Doesn't look like I've got any copper in the area. A lot of aluminum. These guys will... Those, like, spiky monsters, I think, will always remain probably my least favorite enemy to fight. Okay, so we got something over here on the left. Wherever you are. Please come with some copper attached. I would be ever so grateful. Okay, so, a small amount of gold. At least enough for 1 more teleporter, which is really all we need, but I'd like to get more. Nah, it doesn't look like there's anything over here. No, that's iron directly below me. I guess I'll just kind of dig around the area. There's kind of that soft patch with all the dirt. I might be able to make something of that. Or who knows, we might get another ping while we're over here. Looks like a very solid no. Down we go. I guess I could actually just go straight down. Let's see, that's iron. We do need the coal, though. Because I'm probably going to have a number of powered defenses, but honestly, I'd actually rather have a bunch of heavy turrets. With just repair, like the better repair turrets to back them up. Because one of them requires power. The other doesn't. The heavy turrets weren't bad. I just didn't have enough of them to kind of deal with the really, really bad enemies. So yeah, if I just parked a bunch of repair turrets around clusters of heavy turrets, I think that'd actually be good enough. Okay, we had a weak ping. And a little bit of copper, I think? Yeah, from that, like, weird side structure I made a while back. Okay. I guess I should dig over a little bit. So yeah, we're a little closer than I thought I was going to be. And 4 more gold. Okay, cool. So all we need at this point is just a bit of copper. It's not really enough copper for what I was hoping for, but whatever. Now, do we get gold and copper underground? Well, not underground, but like in the deep down. Actually, you know, I've never looked at this, but the parallax background in this area is really nice. I mean, it's just silhouettes, but the silhouettes look really good. I don't know, I love silhouette parallax with like a bunch of layers. It looks really good. And honestly, that's also kind of how I handle my artwork. Okay, let's see. So before I go down, before I make that mistake again, let's make sure we can make another teleporter. Perfect. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to need for now. And yeah, I've got plenty of air. And so next order of business, just get some thorium. I'm just gonna block it off preemptively. But it looks like the water just kind of comes anyway. Ah, that's unfortunate. I was really hoping blocking it off would actually make it so no more water would come through. Oh well. And teleporter. Perfect. So now we have 4 teleporters that I can go to and get around from. Let's see, can you make an air pocket? As far as I can tell, no. I was really hoping you could, but no dice. Okay, let's see. So now what do we do? Now that I've gotten to this point, I guess honestly, we only have a little bit of power. Oh, what time are we looking at? Okay. That's not what I was looking for. Okay, you. How many more hydroelectric generators can I make? I'm gonna make a bunch. Because we might be able to fit a bunch of power in this. If I'm savvy. And I feel like I'm kind of a savvy individual. Because what I was thinking is... turn off my jetpack. Can you have layers of hydroelectric generators? Or is there kind of like a diminishing return on water pressure through them? And if so, no, I could easily make that work. So all I want to do... I see. Okay, so that kind of works. I should probably get some air up here. Oh, good. So I'm not getting a whole lot of power out of this. Like, I'm getting smidgels, but that's not really helpful for what I'm doing. But yeah, a dam into a dam. That's what I was thinking. Okay, so we want to grab, honestly, the reinforced concrete. Let's just use that. Should be good enough for what I need right now. Can I take it? It doesn't seem to like it either. If they just need 11 water pressure for max power. So maybe what I just need to do is... yeah. I bet I just need to make a bigger pocket right here. Because I bet if I had a bigger, like, pocket to pull from. I'm gonna spread that out a little bit. Okay. Let's get some air back. Water pressure can only damage buildings above ground. Underground back walls can hold back infinite pressure. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to figure out how to steal more power out of that later. Because it's nighttime. Let's see, why not cut extra holes for it to flow out? Because if I make too much flow out, the whole thing will dry up, which is not an attractive prospect for me. People are talking anime and light novels in chat. I like anime. I like not light novels. I just wish... I don't know. I miss watching a series and not having to worry about, like, weird fan service. I really wanted to like Darling in the Franxx, but one, it was like weirdly rushed. And then it was also like super fan servicey, especially early on, and I'm like, I would kind of just enjoy, you know, watching like a, I guess Gundam Wing. I miss Gundam Wing. I don't think there's a single bit of fan service in that entire anime. Unless you want to call the mechs fan service, at which point, like, well, I read like a goofy amount of light novels back when I was living alone, like before Shell and I moved in together again, and I cannot count on my hands the number of like just kind of weird, creepy things that would be like in them. It's like, so how many Ys does this guy have? 9. Gotcha. It just, I don't know. It makes it very hard for me to read a book because I can't identify with that. I have a perfectly fine monogamous relationship, and it's very hard for me to identify polyamory in any kind of way. It's too much wish fulfillment, I guess, is kind of the word that I would go with. And I'd rather read about like interesting characters and like their stories as opposed to generic protagonists and you know, how they just kind of feed into their readers' desire for, well, waifus. Gundam Wing was good. Big fan of Iron-Blooded Orphans. I actually, I tried watching Iron-Blooded Orphans, and I just lost interest in it. I think it's because it was doing the romance thing, and I'm like, no, don't do this. Because that's what Gundam Seed did to me. And, like, the moment Gundam Seed started, like, doing any kind of romance or whatever the hell it ended up doing, it was weird. Okay, for hydropower, depth is superior to pressure, for pressure than width. Okay. Oh, I have an idea. No, I don't know. I don't like fan service, and I don't like anime or light novels where there's like an overabundance of like women that are interested in the main character, I guess. Seems the thing that determines power output is the difference between pressure on each side. Yep. So, I think what I'm going to have to do is go back up to the surface and retool. I have an idea. I have several ideas on how to make this work. Let's turn on the jetpack for a second. Honestly, I might just get rid of the tower. Because it looks like we've hit an equilibrium here. It's just a matter of capitalizing on my generator setup. So, biggest problem is actually kind of simple. Let's block that off for a second. Grab these. I want to test something. Let's go grab some air from over here. So, I've blocked off the reservoir for a second. So what we want to do is, it's water pressure of 7. Let's actually get the water pressure tool. Because that's something that I made a long time ago, but I never felt particularly motivated to grab just because it wasn't that helpful. Okay, 5. So pressure 3, pressure 6, pressure 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it just needs to have 7 blocks above it. So what we want to do is possibly block this whole thing off temporarily. Let's just block it for a bit. Okay. So. Let's get rid of all of this momentarily. Because this area is kind of not overwhelmingly useful for me. Okay, so we want to have 3. I guess honestly I can actually just put this here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wonder if I can do something like this. Effectively have a generator set up. We seem to have hit an oh, wait, no. We've hit an equilibrium here because there's no more water flowing in. And yeah, water does drip out of dirt, so I'll probably want to lock all this off. But yeah, so what if I did, like, a series of generators? Ooh. Oh, but they're connected here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because, yeah, since all these blocks are underground, we don't have to worry about anything breaking on me. Okay. Guess I should go to the other side. Turn on the jetpack. Let's go around. Perfect. Okay, so we want to go... I guess I might as well just dig right down here. Because, yeah, if I can have, like, a series of, like, small gates... that more or less, that more or less capitalize on the water pressure. Pressure 4. Pressure 6. Pressure 6, 7. Okay, there we go. I'll just kind of fill this in. Because we might get, I might make one more here. As long as the flow is good. Yeah, I think I'll make one more. Take a look at this. Pressure 5. So actually what I should probably do... Go back. We want to move it over just a little bit more. Or move it up. So let's deal with that first. Should probably also put one more turret here to protect the teleporter. I don't think the bats are going to go for it, but seems like a good idea to handle. Okay, let's test this. Pressure 4, pressure... yeah. Okay. Put that there. Let's grab these. Okay, so that's currently at pressure 5. Oh. Of course. Let's see. So where's my wooden platforms? Because we might as well make the use of them in here instead of limiting ourselves. This way, if I kind of empty the whole thing out... Actually, now that I'm looking at it, maybe the wooden platforms are the best way to measure this. Let's try that. I might need another hydroelectric generator. I don't have any more copper. Well, in that case, let's go up a little bit more. Nope. It's kind of filling up, but it's not really. Okay, so now it's pressure 12. Let's try right there, maybe. Okay, pressure 10, pressure 9, pressure 14. So I could have potentially one more set up here. The main problem is this section here. Do I have any doors? Can I make a door? Okay, good. I have a door. So let's start by just putting a door right here. Open it up. Okay. Kind of split this up. So this is a really easy way of... I'm not going to say getting free power. Oh, I put it over the blocks that I need. Do I just have... No, I have to have the rebreather on my hotbar. Okay, I'll get rid of the cannon for a second. Is it on? Yeah. Okay, it's on. Okay, so these need to get moved up. Pressure 13, 14. Okay, and it's about to become nighttime, but that's fine. Oh, right. I've still got the jetpack on. Well, that's fine. I think we've got a better power setup here. All I have to do... And yeah, it looks like the water's filling up fine. The main problem is just not quite enough water is flowing through. This is too full. I feel like I think I need like a third one right there in the middle. Maybe to make it work. But that I mean, that pretty much triples my power setup, and I could potentially, like, if I was really motivated to do so, I could continue just staging those hydroelectric generators the entire way down. Huh. Engineering. That was cool. I mean, I don't know, I feel accomplished with what I'm doing, and this way I can actually get some of the more ridiculous setups. So if I want to have effectively a gun box down in the crystal area, I absolutely can, because we don't have to worry about structural stability. I could even like empty it out, so the whole thing is just kind of unassailable. Effectively make it that any monster more or less has to make like an extreme run up to even get to where I am. I've got the water pressure tool on my hotbar, and it's kind of pointless right now. But no, I guess to go back to the topic I was kind of talking about, I don't really want to talk about like specifics, but whenever I play like a game or an anime, or like watch an anime or read a book or whatever, or I think maybe it's just because I'm getting older and more jaded, and, you know, I've seen everything before. I definitely, like, kind of get to this point where I'm just like, I'm not that interested in you know, this product, because, you know, it's doing something that I don't like. My standards are rising. Because every time I see something good, it makes me want something better from everything in the future. And so, so it's kind of like driving me to write or make my own games or anything like that, and it's maddening to some degree, because I'm just like, I'd rather be in bed. I'd rather be in bed writing than watching this right now. That actually does kind of drive me a little bit nutty. Okay, so this is full pressure, but this isn't anymore. Oh, and that door's open, which it really shouldn't be. Okay, so let's turn this on. Some people are perfectly content to play bad Sonic games. I mean, I'm one of those people. Bad Sonic games are a treat. But they're definitely one of those where okay, I should probably put the door somewhere where it doesn't get powered. Because yeah, if it's powered, the whole thing wouldn't say collapses necessarily, but it's wasteful. Put the door right there. Okay, cool. So there's probably a better way that I can optimize this. Probably all I need is just one more generator. I think, yeah, no, the pressure is fine. It's just not enough water is flowing past this. So really what I need is one more hydroelectric generator on each, but I need gold and I need copper. Probably just 233 maybe? Maybe. How much power are we average pulling on average? We're pulling about 20. 19 or 20? I think I'm gonna call that good enough. That's a ton. That's a ton of immediate power. I wasn't actually sure if my jetpack was on. And whoops. Anyway, maybe stagger down the generators, like 3, 2, and then 1. I think you want to have it about even, though. But no, I think I'm just going to go down here for a bit. Can I put blocks under this? I can't necessarily. But I can put them, like, right here. Okay, so teleporter down. And I'm just going to kind of dig out this entire area. Hey, welcome Evac and Evac friends. Okay, we are making... Actually, you know, I should probably use the more durable blocks for this. We are making a Battlebox. So that I can live down here in relative peace. I say relative because this game is mean. And worst comes to worst, if Battlebox starts to fail, I immediately teleport away and lose none of my defenses, which seems like a good idea. Actually, figure out something else to do with Evac at some point. I don't know if... Hey, you are around Evac. What is that? 18? I've never seen that before. Oh, TwitchCon. I don't know if I'm... I don't think I'm going to go to TwitchCon this year. I'd love to. I have no idea if there's actually, I guess for people watching on YouTube, Evac is rating my channel, and, he's got this, like, really cool, like, 18 next to his name. Aw, boo, that's a shame. I mean, I might. The main problem is I'm going to PAX, like, the month before, and the idea of doubling up on conventions in the fall is kind of scary to me. What happens at TwitchCon anyway? Because part of it is, like, for PAX, I can at the very least, like, go and be like, yeah, there's a bunch of games coming out that, you know, I'm kind of interested in, so I can just, you know, I can kind of look at them. Let's see, can I just put that there? Perfect. Okay, so that repair turret only cost me 1. Because, yeah, it's not cheap going to conventions, unfortunately. Yeah, PAX also has Acquisitions Incorporated. I don't really go for their D&D campaigns, mainly just because, like, just in general, I always want to avoid watching anybody else's D&D campaign for fear of stealing their ideas. I had a train segment in my campaign, and I was like, oh, I gotta stop watching Adventure Zone, because they're on a train for a while. Lots of panels, developer meets, getting lowdown on Twitch features, networking with other streamers. No, that does actually seem like a decent thing. I am terrible at networking. I've, like, consistently always just been afraid of other people. Maybe afraid isn't exactly the right word, but, like... in general, I'm, I guess I'm kind of late night-ish, so there's not a whole lot of other people on. I guess there always are, but no one I know of. So I'm just like, well, I'm just gonna go to bed. I don't know how to network. Like, seriously, Stumped and Evac are like the only 2 YouTubers that I've met in the past year. Otherwise, it's people that just were already part of my crew. Would anxious be a better word? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm always afraid I'm gonna bother them. And, like, I've talked about this before. Somewhat, I guess not around you, Evac. But, I have trouble, wanting to approach people for... not for games, but approach people that I perceive as, like, better or more skilled than I am. So if it's somebody that is, you know, been in the industry for a while, dead plant can be turned into dirt. Oh. Interesting. I wonder... I bet I could actually use that. We also got to go get some basalt for, like, all of these things. Deep caves bush. Ooh, okay, so we gotta go down if I want to just produce these. I don't think I can mine basalt, can I? I might be. Some social anxiety. Yeah, kind of. Because, yeah, I'm not like a complete introvert. Like, I can absolutely approach and talk to people. But I'm terrified to some small degree of, like, you know, bothering somebody. When, actually, question. I want to move these over a little bit. Let's actually move these both over. There we go. Okay. So that'll be more durable. And we gotta extend some of these. But yeah, I would love to interact with more people, but I'm just like, I don't know how to send them a message and be like, yo, you want to hang out? Because usually I feel like, maybe this is like an adult thing, but the older I've gotten, the more I've become kind of like leery of people like contacting me, because it always feels like everybody kind of wants something. Actually grab a couple more of these, kind of replace the death pulses.